Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
Warning, spoilers ahead for one day. Netflix has infuriated TV fans after dropping an almighty spoiler about a series, with some who hadn't watched it yet vowing to now avoid it completely. In February this year, the streaming platform dropped the latest adaptation of David Nichols' heart-wrenching novel One Day, starring Leo Woodall as Dexter and Ambika Maude as Emma. After first meeting at university in 1988, the story follows the pair's friendship and on-off relationship by focusing on a single date, July 15th, over the course of 20 years. People who'd already read the book before watching the 14-episode drama were aware that the tale was leading up to a huge tragedy. Final spoiler warning if you're not aware of what happens. At the end of episode 13, exactly 14 years after they first met on St. Swithin's Day, Emma is knocked off her bike by a car and devastatingly killed. On July 15, 2024, Netflix marked the occasion of St. Swithin's Day by sharing various snapshots of key moments on the show. One particular moment proved especially heartbreaking, as the streaming platform's account on X posted a picture of Dex from episode 1 looking happy, and another from the finale looking sad while visiting Edinburgh with his dad and daughter, a few years after Emma's death. The caption compared the side-by-side shots, writing, "Realizing Emma and Dex met today, and realizing Emma died today." Not only did this tweet leave viewers feeling emotional all over again, but for some who haven't had the chance to watch One Day yet, it meant that the huge plotline had been completely ruined for them. Realizing Emma, and Dex met today, died today, pic.twitter.com/YQN5KIC4YI. Some added that while they'd put One Day on their list of shows to watch, they're now not going to bother doing so as Emma's fate has been spoiled for them. Cheers for spoiling that, face with tears of joy, Rachel said sarcastically, while Zoe wrote, LMAO, I was just recommended this show yesterday by someone who hadn't finished it. Guess I won't start now. Just started watching the series. Thanks for spoiling it, thumbs up light skin tone. Wolfgang shared, as Izzy quipped, well thanks, I can take this off my watch list now. Macy added, THX for spoiling. Guess I'm not watching, while an astonished Catherine commented, she dies at the end? Another viewer called Mrs. T on X stated that while she's read the book and watched the show, surely not everyone has watched it yet. Why would you tweet that spoiler? Social media fail, she added. All the actors who are now the biggest contenders to play James Bond. An erotic film with real sex between actors is now on Netflix. Explosive Netflix thriller with Liam Neeson dubbed his best film since Taken. BBC Heart Throb now top 3 contender to be the next James Bond. It has been 5 months since One Day was released on Netflix, so some people might argue that there's been a sufficient amount of time to allow for spoilers to be posted on social media, even by the streaming giant. However, Netflix subscribers are able to add content to a watch list for a reason, and there are plenty of TV shows that many people end up watching months if not years after they come out. In that case, perhaps the lesson here is to always be wary of spoilers on the internet, even if that might seem impossible. What I rent. At 23 years old, I live in a £2, 450 PCM London flat in Zone 1. The vibrant London borough where rents are falling the fastest. The real cost of living in Wimbledon, that is often overlooked. Inside the Victorian boathouse, that's just sold for twice the price of a UK home. I rented a room to a nice woman, then an armed gunman showed up. One Day is available to watch on Netflix. More, Stranger Things fans in shock at crazy first look of 80s icon in Season 5. More, Netflix scores its biggest film release of 2024, despite lukewarm reviews of lazy reboot. More, all the actors who are now the biggest contenders to play James Bond.